those just hearing about it, what is Riddim and Roots and what inspired you to create it here in Orlando?
So Rhythm and Roots has many layers to it. So the rhythm part of it is movement and sound, because in our culture and just over the Caribbean, music is the essence of everything that we do. And obviously, I'm a health and wellness coach, so I've always known that I know that music can bring people in. So I'm using this element of what I do to bring people in. And the roots of it is basically getting back to our culture and getting back to eating properly, herbs, different rituals like that, and as well adding new technology into the forefront. So I wanted to make this space where they'll be able to get the vendors that they kind of like need to see roots of the herbs and other way of new living.
This is the first time you're bringing this event to the city. Why now and why Orlando?
Ah, so this has always been a mission of mine for many years. But the time just come. I just said to myself, as now the wellness space has become a big space, and as I've been looking into it, there's always been a layer that's been missing, and I've always asked people what it is, and no one could really understand, really could say. They just said it didn't belong to us. So I just felt, you know what, it's kind of like time to get everything out of my head and like really just make something happen because I've seen these type of movements happen in Tampa, Miami, Atlanta. Orlando just seems to be that place where nothing really happens. So it just felt like the time for me to just wake up and make things happen. And Orlando's the base, as that's my home.
What does wellness look like in a Caribbean context? And how does this event reflect that?
So wellness in a Caribbean community looks completely different because of just foods and different things. But I'm just bringing a different element to it. A lot of people getting tired of nightlife and drinking all the time and stuff like that. So I'm trying to just bring that element of that into the daytime. So I know if I can get people into a space, even if at first they're hesitant on coming to it, I can get a good amount of people. I know the impact of this will change people's minds as they start to gather that we can really like change how we live because it's all there for us, but we just need someone to like lead the way and guide us there.
How important is it for you to create spaces where culture and health intersect, especially in today's climate?
More than ever, it's important because me living in America, coming from England, I've seen how sick people are over here, and I've kind of like seen we've kind of just put our health on the back burner, and we're seeing other people kind of like other cultures take care of themselves more. But in the Caribbean background, it's the last thing on our mind. Our first thing is make money, those kind of things, and eat and drink and stuff like that. And we only start to take care of our health when we're at our dying bed. So I'm trying to just be at the forefront of trying to change that way of how we look at health.
How are you incorporating music and Caribbean energy into the fitness aspect?
So how I'm incorporating it is bringing every element of the Caribbean. So no matter what island, you're going to hear it at Rhythm and Roots.
Who is this event really for? Are you targeting seasoned fitness lovers, beginners, or the broader community?
So I know this event will bring in people that are fitness lovers, but my main aspect is to bring people that are traditionally people that don't see fitness as something that's important. So again, I'm trying to get people that are new to fitness, people that are always wanted to get into it, but I know again through the music, I know that's a way that I can get them into the building.
What can attendees expect when they arrive? Walk us through the experience from start to finish, or as much as you can say right now.
Hmm. So when they come into first experience of Rhythm and Roots, I want them to feel like I'm in the tropics. I want them to feel the sounds, the just even the decor that we're going to kind of like have is going to bring them into the element. Every vendor is specially created to bring out that atmosphere of that cultural feeling with new aspects of new future technology of different things that we're doing. But when we come in, I want you to feel like it's tropical. You're gonna get a coconut when you come in. Everything, we're gonna feel like we're in the islands. Yeah.
Are there any standout activities, workouts, or instructors that people should be especially excited about?
You gotta be excited for everything because from start to finish, it's gonna be a movie.
What kind of impact do you hope Rhythm and Roots will have on the local Caribbean community and beyond?
That they're gonna be yearning for more. I want them this to turn into something that they don't crave nightlife anymore. They create daytime life, where they're actually doing stuff that enhances their body, not dehydrates their body. So I want something that changes your approach. So I want us to start living more because I believe overconsumption of drinking all the time. I don't mind, you know what, we can have a drink here and there, but overconsumption is it's like, what's your escape? I'm trying to bring you back to reality and live a little bit more.
What do you want people to feel after attending Rhythm and Roots?
Why did it end? Like we need another hour, we need 2 hours, we need a whole day. Like I want it to turn into something more than these 3 hours that we're starting with. I want it to turn into like a real event, like even if it turns into a weekender. I want it to turn into a weekender where we maybe do 5Ks on that weekend. We'll get like artists to come in, everything, so we can make it something that is really changing how Orlando scene looks in the Caribbean community.
Where can people go to get tickets or stay updated on this event?
So to get tickets and stay up to date on it, you can go to on Instagram. It's rhythmandroots.hub right now, and soon we'll have the website, and it'll be just rhythmandroots.net.
As your final message, why should someone make sure they don't miss this first edition of Rhythm and Roots?
The reason why is because it's just something refreshing. You've never seen something like this in the city, and it's something that is really going to change your mindset, just how you look at yourself, and you would want to come back even better. So if you're ready to start working on your health, I'm your guy, Andre Dream, and I'm ready to help you become your best self yet.